Then tell me say we are not in ordinary times, and they say problems are facing Ghana for neno. Mean we are need so. Now here or mind we are better than Yamanfon if those problems are not solved.
Problems
and some problems, I mean, we can't want so much. And your problems are a leadership, the creation of bad leaders. Yen penny for ye what as a minor or more than these are problems that we answer. Because among Shisha ya or more the year Jumano. And yen Shisha ya, a young toba, a woman you met me in ye kese. Et sit ye house, a din you maba. A one crankle you madebi. Rather no a yen Shisha ya, a good yuma. In Shisha ya, a young chireba. In Shisha ya. Those are the policies our leaders, specifically Omampeni Nanado Dankwa William Akufuado, and then Abedi Elijah Dr. Bawumia, and the year Juma. Those two people are our problems. Aden Obi, Yan Fadi Ban and see in the crown started. Yet one year say Yaribia baby as a COVID-19. Ibia Bagana by March 2020. A Bagana, a Bayekase, and me drew baby Mpuno. A buying a partial lockdown. A one crime, Kumase, Kaswa, and an impatemo, a boy.
Yes.
Sadia way affected Viasia Mamena. Into the Yahochre, Aba Amama Bibrimu. Honorable Fenyo Marking MPP before oh, I want you baby, I no cray. Because COVID in Tino, Nipa Bibri Numa Eden, Abba form. Bibri Mpo Luzo Bunuma, Bibri Betirashe. It is true. But the most important thing is say, dear na Maya, or more battle the negative impact of COVID-19, or more buying your mumpany for aye. Coco d'Ivoire, Rwanda, kwa Maya try and wish ya. Dear Abaya, a woho in a man paying you for a woho in a and say, or more tete nyemaso, or more bois and crankle numa, or more tete a torso. Senebe ya amanfo nyuma bekoso omo omani sikasem be page biem senebe ya there will be growth, and through that there can be sustainable revenue mobilization. Or maybe a try say or better 10 years so na amanfo ho ahehan omo. All responsible governments and presidents are providing relief to their people. In other advanced countries, they are even giving out cash to citizens.
That has not happened in Ghana?
No. What do you make? Then, Nansenya Yakotwaba, Omampenya Kufuado Siampa, Ghana for me, Cheremo. COVID in Timojumagu. And Ghana for Binum Ghana Water Company in Few. Muntia Water Bill. Mwamu Yusu ECG in Kenya. Muntia Light Bill. For Bosome Kakra. Because I see one who hear me boy. I think Yakotwaba man pet no renea. At a time where COVID-19 and we are still battling with the negative impact of the crisis. Bibian society. Ghana for Tibia ye womuno. Insist Bianya day. MI. A yabatwa ni yakoto keke. And wabudozu way through. Another topic. And wababeyo mampeni. I fed ye. O say. Me de to mako son aba muntua ni nyina prekope. Eto mako and son 7 taxes. Was made the COVID health recovery levy about 1% on national health insurance levy. Uni Ghana dia obeto biano. Indirect taxes e gusu Ghana ni bietua akra penyim wo bietua e NHIL e 2.5%. O man penye kufu ado se kwa 3.5. Anso hwa o se VAT flat rate of 3% no or the COVID levy no asanso atu so biem. So throw me double jeopardy. Another indirect regressive tax. Why 4% instead of 3%? Oh, we no. Or say energy sector levies, President Mahama ne de buy. Says I'm rene kawo ye energy sector. Inti yentua to work akra wo petrol ne fan wa yeto so. Na ban fan class aka no. Jo Mahama ye hye sen ki betua no fie num pe. O man penye kufu ado first 4 years no. Already over position no waka say Jo Mahama team we dinti no de sa to na ba energy sector levies no. Obi ukai. It is so no bar obeying obi twasa to him. He described the ESLA as a nuisance tax and promised to scrap it. First 4 years, while Nini Bosheso, rather no a 2 car send Kobetrebun or to 22%. At your point, 22% es langua. And on Sansu di Kosia will walk waje Bosia. And untino. At 1 Kajoma, my yes, she has and Kagana for 1 in fear numpen. Say, ye bet you in fear a dunum 15 years. What bas part 2 year ye free so babaya who be no so no. Matum made the 20 pesos at every liter of petrol and diesel so Esla. We ya was say bibi the baller tax, sanitation and pollution tax, and also Ghana for Muntia precope. We ya was say a free bibi financial sector cleanup levy banks in Yinamu Pumpu. Se mujije musike nyina wi ansana mubetu ya tax no we 5% tax before profit. And sakura na obete won faso no to 5%. All these taxes at a goal in a year, Ghana for still we are confronted with the negative impact of COVID on our businesses and livelihoods. Masa dear way on my bay see in the world today, catch me. Whether in Africa, in Asia, where in the world have you seen any government introducing this draconian tax measures at a goal in this period, in these hard times? And then there was a umuse, Omampenya Kufuado, Onyano Kwafo. Omampenya Kufuado, only Timama Ghana for. That is the issue, and that is why people are complaining. We are talking about a president. Obe Prakonya in 2016, Obape to me. They say Abuan Fidie Nechi Abuana Nisunku, Ijanoswa Nisunku. Or say, taxation. Etwa ye diegu Ghana for son edoso dodo. Dr. Bawumia can joy enra Kojo Youngson morning show host oboy joy news say Joma ma de to bebregu Ghana for so ha Ghana sikasem na enunti no emma economic growth bi anya den emma nti de Joma ma ya ne so de to na egu Ghana for so onima mamu yampam no mampenya Kufuado ba ono Dr. Bawumia omo the tax incentives na be grow the economy omo shebo mpo say yanto aba ma omo no mo ba omo de omo mfa eto megu ye so omo be move ye from taxation to production through tax incentives e just eto ayetua no mo betete so ama ye wan hen ye na businesses eto omutua no ba form a mo betime produce more eno be bram abansika. These are the group of people we are talking about. So if today, in these difficult times, COVID, that's what Ghana 40 years, you won't be beyond society. Now, what the 2 baby we 2 poly so road fund levy in Pokaho. Now, say Ghana for 2 and a precopa. Obi dear de beba. Enya which any benedie. This is a no-brainer. This is not rocket science. And even before you come in, what has this created? Say petrol, any diesel. Send to Munun the 2 cedis 93 pesos they buy. 2 cedis 93 pesos. Do the mass and see the effect on car owners and the drivers for so. Obi, LPG gas yatum. Why would they have fried rice? Why would they know? Why would they be beer? You are now going to feel it because of these taxes.
On Asempa FM.
Say, I'd rather force your mobile beto transport first, mumibwa. Already they are complaining the spare parts of work or so now say me only your mind complaining about spare parts of boy. And the transport boy is so bad because through transport fares is so bad because through boom. And what that means they say adia ye de fa car e ton organ bi abo ne ba bi pija. Sana fool let's hear. A cascading or a ripple effect on the prices of every good or product on the market. And yan tumu no kra na ye when tumu ne kakraka. Almost 3 Ghana cities. Telecommunication companies will say, hey, yanya yawo yeti ye baby o mampenye Kufuado nim se COVID aba. Only timentino watoto tuom. Enti yanso ye ba betoto call and data charges mu. Enti MTN for a statement beboa. And I believe other telcos. Say bosumu we mu kono. Sika omo be jew for calls and data ye betum. Obi already cry bra ye bre me enkane na me ye bundle 10 Ghana cedis I me use 1 week and then me ye bundle 50 Ghana 3 days na sa e Ghana say you same boot
enkane no how many years ago
I'm talking about just 3-4 years ago.
10 cities.
Yes.
Bundle, 1 week.
Yes. What's a Jackson Crable Nitinku? Master says bundle, not to a course in you. And those listening to me, they know. And yeah, no, Obi. Share building materials. And that is why I understand in Mabunua or more kasa on social media that this country is broken and it should be fixed. Right? Or Babunu be any pebia we see Swagana, where you coach a muno. Or Brane say, Ubesi no when you man, no, I want no, why they will see die. And everybody aspire to own a house. And that dance ye nyema ye disi die who bought say. Obi, John Mahame Fra Kunyazo 2016. Iron rods, 16 mm. One packet, near ton 2,800. You can check. Iron rods 16 mm, no, near ton 2,800, and then 5,300. Cement I did see dying. Jomama breast averagely, now kita 30 Ghana cedis are 50 kilogram, one bag. And then you're saying 50 Ghana cedis, baby 52, baby 53. Meboa kasa meboa. And then me check roofing sheets. Roofing sheet, the simple aluminium roofing sheet, packets. Shemu 20. Your mama breast on your tono 520 Ghana cedis, and then 1,003. More than 100% increment. Oh, your babu na would see me. Now wako university, wako poly where we. They say Jackson, or your was Empire FM ha. Oh, how many years now would the baby save you now? What in the 3-bedroom house? I'm aware no ma.
There is an
in this economy
to that. Specifically on building material, this is what the vice president says. Me can we answer back to me question and I'm saying I say we are 4 months into our 4-year mandate. The job of government is to fix problems. This is what we've been doing since 2017. The COVID-19 pandemic has slowed down the global economy and caused increases in prices of commodities such as oil, cement, and iron rods, as well as overall costs of shipping. Nevertheless, it is very important to place the performance of our government over the last 4 years after inheriting an economy with, quote, no meat on the bone, unquote, on record. Ours is a government that listens and cares. The facts and data speak for themselves.
And COVID and amassments and iron rods wired. Hold on. Listen. If you increase VAT, auto iron rods are because VAT that's so. And when you COVID, and your COVID now increase VAT. If you increase NHIL, auto iron rods are never and your COVID now NHIL.
But they took effect on the 1st of May.
Boss,
but iron rods
let me show you something
earlier.
Already, taxes were already high before COVID. You see, what I listened to one journalist, Paul Adomotri, talk about this same thing, trying to blame and watch a woman on COVID. Already be COVID economics, whatever that means.
No, this is what Dr. Bawumia is saying.
Yes, maybe that is why he's getting it from. And that is the problem. If you are listening to somebody, sebi, no crane in the numua, you will learn the wrong things because the Dr. Bawumia can no cray. Let me tell you something. Before COVID, na Ghana, before COVID, ni yesi kasemwa say. 2016, John Mahame Fra Kunyaso, the manufacturing sector, which is so important to the growth of this country.
Yes.
Enyini Pomponso edinyini was 7.9%. 2016. Na COVID mai. Before COVID by March 2020 mibwa. 2019 before COVID. Manufacturing sector no at about 6.3%. And where COVID. Construction sector. So buying yem puntu nyuma the construction sector no be the benyi because contractors benye adwuma ye tua omoka mason for artisans obi benye adwuma ye. Jomama breso nam say na o invest in those productive projects into. The construction sector grew by 8.4% before COVID. In 2019 before COVID it had declined to negative 4.4%. Tenye COVID nema ama construction sector a collapse. It was already growing in the negative 4.4%. The financial and insurance sector grew by 8% in 2016 under John Mahama. And yes, you're incompetent. Under Dr. Bawumia, a braggadocious talkative, your main sikasemwashen and sa, oh, one no. On your mampenye kufuado.
Would that be a fair description of the vice president?
Yes, because the Onimane Kasa said he's not fixing the economy. He's just a talkative. He's not.
No,
He's just giving excuses.
Have you seen the post?
Excuses in Namia's supposed to say Yanokre. So TME. There, Maka construction, Maka manufacturing, financial and insurance sector, no, Jomama Bresso 8% growth. Then 2019, 1.8% growth before COVID. How do you blame that on COVID? No, how do you blame that on COVID?
The cleanup, the banking sector cleanup, obviously.
What about the construction sector? What about the manufacturing sector? The fishery sector grew by 3.1%. Afare for fishermen. No, the growth for that sector was 3.1% in 2016. In 2019, before COVID, it declined to negatives before COVID. What has COVID got to do with that? The city, Dr. Bawumia said, no, I want to check your maybe see Kasema no. In 2016, under President Mahama, no said the fundamentals were weak, according to Dr. Bawumia. No. The city depreciated by just 9.6%. 9.6. In 2019, before COVID, the city depreciated by 12.9%. Before COVID, 2016 under John Mahama, private sector growth was 14%. In 2019, before COVID, private sector growth was 2%. COVID na di dumswaba. COVID na mensu ya short. They should stop COVID na creating unemployment. Ejuma be no ma create ya magana mabuna COVID ababe se no. Don't shake your responsibility. Stop deceiving Ghanaians. You have failed. You have messed up the economy. Don't blame it on the COVID.
A lot of private sector players because of COVID. And I don't think
we are talking about government. Hold on. The point I'm making
you are discounting the effect of COVID-19.
The point I am making here
the economy of Ghana.
The point I'm making here is number one. And sana COVID bebano no minor. Enyema nko ye dada na enyema to ape dada. And I've given you facts, indisputable facts to show that. And then number two, Makase. Yes, COVID had some negative effect on the COVID only came to worsen an already bad situation.